The river's way out there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there is looking straight down the Ohio River. I'm in a high here, standing on a road. I'm going down in here again. I brought a tarp. We're gonna get some bad weather, but I'll have all my whole tarped off and be able to make some videos here all week. Hopefully we can find some nice marbles later. Yeah, there was a cave in here when I got here, and I've just now got it cleaned out and the layers getting exposed. I gotta take some of this off. It's gonna be lots of digging today, but I should find stuff. That just rolled out. It's a 4/5 quart whiskey, but unembossed. I had to move a bunch of stuff out of here. Look at all that stuff. I'll get back. This ought to start getting good here within 20 minutes. Later. There might be some good bottles in here. I'm down to it. Look at that layer back in here. Here's something. You know, this stuff's 30 or 40s, but there'll be good stuff in it. That's some kind of 4/5 quart whiskey, or, you know, probably 40s. But look at this. That's a soda, but it's a slick green one. That would have been a day maker, something emerald green. That's an older bottle there. Oh, it's got a root, X-root 29. Look at that. That's a keeper though. Just, it says X-root. That's a shame. It's probably a paper label, but it's got, that's kind of cool though. Later. I got a bottle that's worth $4 or $5 back in there. I saw it fall out. There's a heck of a loose layer. But this is like a Dr. Peter Fahrenheit Sons. It's a common bottle, but they're very cool. And it looks real nice. Some of them will turn purple, but usually this is a screw top one, so it won't. They made these for a long time. The smaller cork top ones all turn real vibrant purple. But it says the reliable home time preparation or something like that. And then prepared by Dr. Peter Fahrenheit Sons, Chicago, Illinois. There should be good marbles in the age of bottles just like that. Like acro agates and early alleys. There'll be good marbles. Maybe handmade too. Later. Some older beers coming out of that back wall. I did good up by the road here for old stuff. Look at that heavy seam up this bottle. It's blown, it disappears right there. That's a pre-prohibition beer. Bubbles all in the glass, it's just slick. Worth like $1 or so. It's nice, old bottle. It's over 100 years old. There might be something good come out of here. I could find a crock here. Alright, I got a marble here. It just looks like a clear one. Man, it's got all kinds of bubbles in it there. It's kind of cool. It's just a common marble, but man, look at the bubbles in that. It's just loaded with bubbles. Huh. That's kind of cool. Alright, you can see this marble right here is a lot cooler than what it seemed. That's a beauty. Look at all the bubbles in that. It really catches the light too. I like that. It looks like a snow globe kind of. Nice frameable marble. Later. Look how good this stuff's preserved. There's a Fort Pitt beer with the label still on it. There's several, but look at this whiskey flask. It's still got part of the label on it. That would have been a cool looking one. It's green and red with white letters. Cap still on it. Some of the label on the back. But you can see I got this opened up now. There's a good layer in there. Look at this. That's an aqua. And it says like HC and Company. An aqua, which is not common. Raymond Brewing Company, Wheeling, West Virginia beer bottle. Then you come here, and here's a Schumbock busted. It says Golden Brew on it. I found these busted before. I'd like to have that. That's an awesome bottle. Golden Brew, probably about 1900 Schumbock brewing. Yeah, man, two heartbreakers. There'll be good ones there. I mean, they're so thick. There's a little blue container, but I got a marble. It just looks blue, but I can't tell. It's right there. Come right out of this stuff. Let's see what we got. It looks kind of nice. Let's see. It looks solid blue, but it's nice. Let me wipe it here real quick. Yeah, it's a solid blue one, but it's nice. Real pretty, real nice condition. There'll be more later. This marble roll, I might have my day maker. I don't know. See if you can see it. this layer back in here where that Promotion bottle, I'll do some live raking. I'll get this opened up a little bit more. I mean, it's just a loose, look at it. It's just a loose old layer of trash, 1940 and before. Any marble I find here is gonna probably be nice. Right there. It looked red and black. It might just be a solid red one. Can't tell. Yeah, I thought it was a red one with black swirls, but this is still nice. It's real nice condition. It's like a cherry tomato. That's nice though. Can't complain. It would have been nicer with a black swirl, but that's still nice. Alright, here's a look at these last two marbles from the last two clips. You can see super nice condition, but just solid color ones. Average ones, but still nice enough to frame. Nice color. They'll look good in a big raker mount with other nice marbles, so that's not bad. Later. Man, it's windy. I just raked this out. It's an old like spreader. It's real ornate. I'll take that and put it in my box of silverware. It's silver plate, I think. Sometimes silver tarnishes green like that. I'll have to look at it. It's got silver weight to it. I don't know. Later. Packed tight back in here. Here's an embossed one. I think it's one of them for coughs and colds. Yeah, Cremotion, I think. Cremotion for coughs and colds. That's kind of cool. You know, nothing I really want, but I can trade it and get a whole box of bottles like that and get a nice crock or something. Yeah, well, that's a shame. It's like a Pioneer dude, head gone. It's probably Marks. That would have been cool. It's like a cowboy play set, Cowboys and Indians or something. Daniel Boone. That's a shame. But all right, I'll show you some live raking here. There's lots of, you know, that's 40s there. It's got a plastic cap on it. Just real nice condition. But there's older stuff mixed in because I'm right on the lip of the hill. I'm just trying to rake out some marbles here. I'm sitting down in this hole, but you can see just the amount of bottles right there or something. Heck, that's a nice bottle. That's worth $3 or $4. Dr. G.H. Michael and Company, Cleveland, Ohio. That's an embalming fluid. I have a lot of them, but that's a cool find. Let me put this back on. Man, it's really blowing. I brought a tarp up there, but see, there's just, and they come right out. See, there's like a big generic Clorox or something. You know, if that's whole, and during that time, crocks were basically not even being collected, so they would have just been pitched over the hill. So there could be old throwaways from like a barn here. I could be right close to tens of thousands of marbles, just feed off of them, or crocks, or you just never know. I could just rake something spectacular out of a place like this. Anything from clear up to a Mark's toy, clear back to a handmade German marble or an 1880s salt glazed crock in a place like this. This is a nice layer. See, there's like a horseradish or something. See, there's just bottles coming out left and right. A lot of junk, but there's gonna be nice stuff. I'll get back. See what I got going now? An open place, just kind of touching the top of the layer. Look at this. I can see the marbles now, folks. Real good. See, there's a milk top, and man, that's an old one. Let's get that real thick top. That was probably embossed. It's hard to tell what'll come out of here. Look at all them bottles. A few good ones. Milks. Here's a slick. Thought I had something good, but these are still worth $1. Later. Yeah. I'm getting, the bottles are going that way. I've been farting around back in this corner. Not as many marbles go this way. Broken milks are coming out, but I just got a daymaker. You know, nothing spectacular, but that's a beautiful Phillips Mocha Magnesia. Embossed, perfect condition. These are worth $7 or $8. That's really nice, heavy embossing. Pretty bottle. Nice one. Later. Well, these bottles I found in this one cleaned up nice. Look at that. Real heavy embossing. These are beautiful bottles, and you know they ain't making them no more. That's $7 or $8 all day long on these. Nice. Look at this, it says Duncan Junior Yo-Yo return top. That can be saved and cleaned up. That's a cool little yo-yo collectible. Raked it out of here. Later. Well, it's one thing about the plastic, it really cleans up. How cool is this? I don't think I've ever found a Duncan Junior. I found other ones that say like DuPont on them. I've got like maybe 10 of these in boxes put up in the closet that I've found in the past. They last. Must have been a real popular toy around the age of them kids playing marbles as yo-yos, little ones. And look, that'd take a string, you could use it. That's a nice little find. It has to be worth, you know, several dollars anyway. It's just like the day it was, you know, lost. Later. I got something here. I think it's a basketball charm. I've found these before. You can see, I think it has like a date on it, and like, we'll see. That's a good little find for a finds case. You can see it's green. I'll have to clean it up. Later. Just raked out another embossed bottle. Nothing spectacular, but it ain't bad. I don't know that I've ever found this. Maybe. Spawn's Compound. Spawn Medical Company, Goshen, Indiana, USA. Yeah, it's like 1930s. It's kind of a cool bottle. Later. You know, I just got a pretty decent bottle. This is like a $12 one. Let me get it wiped off here. It's a tonisline, but it's an early one. It could be blown. I'll have to see. It's either machine made or blown. It's machine made, but that's still a nice bottle. It's got a slate aqua tint to it. I've only found a couple of these that are cork. I have one that's blown, I think another couple machine made ones maybe. That's a nice bottle. They say tonisline on the side, T-O-N-S-I-L-I-N-E. Tonisline on both sides, and then there's a giraffe. You can see it there. That's a nice bottle. It's perfect. I was kind of eyeballing it here. I don't see any dings or nothing. I'll show it to you cleaned up. I'd want $12 for that, like on eBay. I ain't selling it, but that's what I'd want for it. It's nice condition. No scratching. Look at that nice greenish aqua tint. All right, I'm gonna leave on this one. I brought a tarp. I'm gonna tarp some of this off so if it rains, I have a place to dig. Later. Yeah, all these bottles cleaned up nice. Yeah, it's like a $10 bottle. It's a beauty. Alright, I got that tarp there so I can come back here and dig more. Lots of blue bottles. Look at all of them. I'll have to get them the next time I come. But I got several nice bottles, a few marbles. That's the fun of the day. I really like that bottle. It's not common. You know, $10 that's worth. Got that nice Phillips Mocha Magnesia, this little bottle, Necromulsion, Coat and Cough, Spawn's Compound. I'll take that. It's got nice embossing on it, but I'll be coming back. I can even go that way. There's a lot of digging to do here. It was kind of rough going today, but I still found stuff. Later. Well, look who I got here on the intermission. Oh, dirty girl, tell him you was getting a bath. And you like it. Tell him you like the warm bath water and you like the water dumped on you. That's why you was crying. You wanted more of that, didn't you? Here, folks. Dog Bubby's getting a bath. But I'm heading back to the dump. I'm gonna go to try to dig some more marbles and get that hole cleaned out in this one a little more. Go up for a few hours before the rain hits. And then I'll maybe hit the house foundation tomorrow. I got a tarp down up there too. But here's my buddy. I'll put Squirrel Man at the end. See, tell him you gotta get dried off. You're just little. Alright, I'll get back in the dump. Look here. Tell him you're a good girl. Tell him you're a good girl. You're in the tub. Later. Alright, it's the next day. I'm heading down in here again. You can see 10 miles down the river. I'll get back if I find anything. Hopefully some marbles. That's what I'm looking for always. Later. Alright, there's where I've been digging. I still got to get like 10 bottles and carry them out here that are worth, you know, $2, $3, $4, $5 a piece laying there. There's piles of bottles everywhere you can see. But I moved all these rocks out of there. I got that prepared, and I'm not going to dig where the tarp's at today because we're supposed to get bad weather, and that won't freeze unless it gets to 0 for a month. I did real good right here where I was standing. That's how I knew about this spot. Haven't done much digging here, but I found some nice bottles here. I found an old cork bottle here, and I need to go up that way. I've dug test pits back in the hill here all the way down there, another 50 yards. But this area, if I can get it cleaned out, I brought a Matic, I should do okay. So I'll get back after I get this cleaned out. It's gonna be a while. Later. Well, I'm hitting trash, as you can see, and there's crockery. There's another piece, and I saw a piece of a salt glaze crock, but I raked it back. There's bottles coming out, and you see I just moved a little bit. But look at this Suncrest. Not a rare bottle or nothing, but look how nice the ACO is. And it's a small town, Bel Air, Ohio. It's gonna clean up nice. Know what you drink, Dr. Pepper Bottling Co., Bel Air, Ohio. That's a nice find. It's worth $7 or $8 cleaned up. I'll show it cleaned up, maybe, if I remember. Later. See, getting this cleaned out, look at that. That would have been nice. A 5-gallon crock with an eagle on it. Later. I think I remember finding this piece before, and I thought I might be hitting one of my throw-up piles, but there's going to be stuff here going that way because none of that's dug, and that's where I'm heading. But man, that's 2 of them. There's a 3-gallon one. And look at this. Here's a piece of a salt glaze crock from like 1880, and that is a 10-toy ray gun. It looks like a Buck Rogers type deal. That would have been awesome. I'll get back. See like a hobble skirt cake sticking out of there, but I mean I've only went that much farther. And look at this piece of nice milk glass. That's a nice little jar. Broken milk and that just come out. That's an older jar. But let's see, there's a Pepsi. That's a red, white, and blue one. Let's see right here. That's a Coke. Oh, it's got a big chip out of it right there. And it's a Sistersville, West Virginia one. It's patent D, but that's one from like around World War II. That stinks. Look at the color on that, man. That would have been a $10 bottle anyway. I'll get back. Well, I'm down to a layer now. It's only taken me an hour, but I'm off of where I was in that last video. Man, I hit a layer. But look at this little plastic bullet. It's like off a kid's gun set, but it's marked there. I think it says Lego. I didn't Lego USA. Maybe Lego made toy guns. I don't know, but that's a cool little. I'll put it with one of my guns I found. That's nice. Later. Well, you can see I'm home. It's like 4:20. I just looked at the clock. I just got bathed and all my stuff, the few things I found cleaned up, and it's snowing. But that little bullet, Lego USA, it must have come with a little plastic gun, and you know, that would have been in the gun belt. I'll put that with one of my guns I found in the dump. That's cool. Who knew Lego made stuff like that? I didn't. Later. Been here an hour. Haven't found a marble, and that's what I'm looking for. Just see one down there. This layer looks good. You see all the digging I've done, but look at this. Here's a blue jar that would have taken a mason lid. It's like something Vicks related, I would say. But that would have been awesome. But let's get this marble. All I can see is green. It might just be a solid color one, but oh, it's not. It looks like a swirl maybe. Oh man. Well, that's worth the trip. That's a beautiful old marble again. This is like some kind of alley, and it's green like aqua swirl. Let me wipe this off. Man, it's nice condition, minus the rusting in there, and I'll wipe. A lot of that'll come off now. That's a beauty, folks. All right, hold on. Well, that is an absolute scorcher. That's a beautiful marble. Man, look at that right in there. It's like You can see into the marble. There's not a ding. It's just perfect. I hope there's more like this. Wow. Yep, there's that marble. 2 colors of green. Look at that in there. Real tight swirling. Look at all that. That's just an outstanding marble. Look at that right in there. Beauty. Alright folks, later. Yeah, this would have been worth some money. It says Sinclair right on it. It's a metal toy. Look at that truck. It was all bent. I've tried to bend it back, but it was ruined. But look at it. That's pretty cool. Nonetheless, that's why I'm finding marbles. I'm in old toys, and that's an old toy. The marbles associated with that toy is that swirl. You know, 1940s, 1930s. There's going to be some good stuff in here, but you see, I've taken a lot off. That's that deep. So, I'll get back later. Yeah, I raked another cool little find out by this marble, but I got it up in there. I'm going to have to go because I got to key this down. It's getting later in the day, but look here. It's a little children's glassware, like a little mug thing. And it says something on it. What the heck's that say? Huh. I think it says sugar. Look at that. That'll look nice on my find shelf. Sugar? Maybe not. I don't know what that says. I'll have to look at it. Huh. That's a cool little thing. It's like porcelain. Clean it up. Well, this dirt's real loose. I saw that right away. There's a wheat penny. I can see the 1 cent on the back. It's going to be nice condition. Probably from the 1930s or 40s. Or 50s, I guess it could be here. Yeah, there's that coin. I think it's 1953. But it could be 33. I'm not cleaning it up anymore. I just stay them all in a container. You can see you can see the 1 cent. I could get it cleaned up more, but I don't want to ruin it. Later. Well, I've been here for hours today. I was going to quit down there, and I thought I'll come up and open up another hole right by my blue tarp. And I got a marble. You can see, I've dug this much back in here and shoveled it out. I got another hole open, so I should be able to get on some stuff this week and find some nice stuff. So make sure you subscribe. This will be the last one on this video. It's right there. It looks good. It looks opaque. Let's see. Oh man, this is awesome. This is a week maker, it looks like. Oh man. Look at that thing. Oh man, folks. That's beautiful. Hold on. Well, how odd. Look, it matches the tarp. And it is clear base. It's real blue, like the sun's not out, I'm sorry. But that's some kind of old vitro, and it's just an absolute scorcher. Look at that. Man, folks. Alright, I'll be around in this area here in the next few days. I'm out of here. That's a smoking stein. Look at that lavender. Oh, that's nice, folks. Something I don't see often. It looks black with that on it, but it's transparent. It's clear base. Wow. Later. Well, not much sun today, but you can see that smoker. That's that marble. Look at that. Some kind of vitro. You can see it snowing, but there, you can see it. That's nice. Look here. Here's that cat I found outside. His name's Todd. Tell him Toddzilla. He sits right in front of the heater vent here in this downstairs room on my back door. Look at him. You should go tell him you're a nice boy. He's real nice. Tell him you was happy to get in from outside. He was skinny when I found him. He looks good. He's a nice boy. Tell him, Todd, you're the nicest boy ever. He sleeps with the dog all night. Right here's
He's toy rat. Tell him you attack it. You attacking the rat? Alright, I'll get back in the dump. Later, I'm heating my beats up.